This conference will now be recorded.
So the question is, what is role? So if I put it in a simple way, okay, role is all about managing resources. When I say resources, means of Ansible. Now, what is the resources of Ansible? So my questions, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Do let me know if you know. Do you know tasks? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know variables?
Yes, we did that.
Do you know handlers?
Handlers, no, I'm a little confused about that.
Yeah. And do you know templates?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes, sir. Handler is a little confusing, but other things I.
Okay. Yeah. Again, you can, if you have little bit of confusion also, you can go back to the recording and little bit practice it. It should be. So now the question was, what is role? So if you look at this in Ansible, we have a multiple resources in a playbook site: task, variables, handlers, and templates. So role is basically, role is a directory structure. Yes, understand that. Role is a directory structure for managing following. And what following? Same thing. So role is a directory structure. So there will be one directory for a task, there will be one directory for variables, there's one directory for handlers, there's a directory for templates, and few more. Actually, I'm not complicating too much, so you lose interest now. So this is the rule. So can we first see that the rule? So let me show you here. So let me go to boxes, root, Rajesh 123, IP address which is 17 putty here, 192.168.1.17, root Rajesh 123. I'll just improve the view for the visual. (14) apply, and guys, I'm creating a roles here. So go to one directory, mkdir, Danish cd. Danish is there? Okay, Danish, and let's create another directory. So here mkdir Raju. Okay, so Raju, cd Raju, and here I am going to create one directory structure. Now the question is, how do I create a directory structure? So for that, Ansible -galaxy init web, and you see here ls web tree. Look at this. This is a directory structure. So now you will ask me why we are doing all that. What was the reason for it? So the reason is very simple. Just think about it at the larger scale. So whole world is using Ansible. So what they will do, they will keep the task in a different locations, variables in a different locations, handlers in a different locations, and templates in a different locations. So they will keep it in a different locations. So managing the resources of Ansible for automations, the process will be differ for the each organization, each project, each individual level. So what Ansible is saying, hey, let's do one thing. Let's not follow the different structures and all. Let's follow the common structures. And the common structure is common structure is role. So here, look at this here. In this, you will keep it the variables. In this, all the files which you have used in the playbook, you will use it. Here you will have a handler's tasks. Here you will have a tasks, main tasks. And here you have a variables, two places we have a variables. The one is set by the default role developers, and overridden can be done by the person who's using that role. Now, what is this meta? Meta is a meta information, basically like a role name, dependency, author, licenses, and blah blah blah. So what is a role? Role is a directory structure for managing these resources, and this is the role. Are you able to understand that now?
If we don't put it in this format, would that create any problem? Like if I change the
You have
directory
that answer. You have that answer. We have covered that one. Let's say if you don't put it in this format, what is the problem? There's no problem. You did it. No, from last few sessions we are doing without a format itself. Remember?
Correct. But the thing is, now that we have this is like Terraform init, right?
No. Ansible Galaxy.
No. Correct. But the thing is, it's equivalent to that kind of command, right? Where you are initting, like maybe.
Init command will create a structure. That's all.
Okay.
This is not these files are empty.
Okay.
Okay, these files are empty. This is a structure. I told you, right? This is the directory structure. That's all. For what? Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now the time has come for the filling the structure. So now the question is, how do I fill this? So let's go to already written all the data. Am I audible, right, guys?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought I lost the internet. CD Danish. So here I have handler task. Where's the handler? Here it is. Only task. Okay, I'm copying it as you can see that Raju, and then what is this? Handler Raju web handler and main.yaml. See, this is empty file. Copy paste. Only you have a handler task. You can have as many tasks of handler. That's not a problem. Done. So let me keep doing it. All this thing here also. So I'll just remember that. So handler, where is this? It is done. So this is done. Now, which is I'm targeting? So I'm targeting variables. Okay. So variables here. So which variables? I'm using only these variables. Okay, these variables. So web vars main.yaml variables. Copy paste, done. So let me say variables done. This is also I copied. Now next thing is what? So next thing, inventory, I'll copy it to Raju directory. Done. And I'm moving it, by the way, so because I don't need it anymore. After that inventory is done, I need index.html, right? So index.html.raju web and directory files. Okay, files. This is the files. Done. All the files which you have used in the playbook, you can keep it in the files. Where is a template? So template you have this is the template. There was one more template I had created yesterday. This one. So this is a template and dot web web not Raju web and templates move this. So template is also done. So let me see that. So file is done, handler is done, task is pending. So what a task? So what was the task last time I created? I think I created this task only. So this is the task. So here you have a template. See here, file operations for this, template operations for this, handler operations also you have this. Wonderful. So this task, I'm copying it carefully. This only task, okay? So vi dot Raju web tasks.yaml main.yaml and tasks. Let's get it done. Tasks also done. What is pending now? Vars done, templates done, task done, meta done. Meta, I have to do that. So now let's go to the Raju web. Okay, so most of this thing is done, and here meta. So meta I will modify what is my name and all stuff like that. So this is the my name, author name Rajesh Kumar, and description, company name, dependency, license, all this minimal, all this I'll modify properly and done. So guys, your role is ready for the testing. So did you find any difficulties?
No.
That's all. So this is a role. It's a management skills. Whole world follow this skill, this role only. So how do I call the role actually, which is a web? So for that I need one playbook template. So playbook template is this one. So guys, here typically, you know, the file, the playbook which call the roles, that we call it, you know what we call it? Site.yaml. This is the standard. Okay, 1 2 3 4 -1 web. So here this is not needed, and I'm calling one role here, copy, and here vi site.yaml. Site or sites, whatever you wanna call it, it's up to you. Site.yaml. Name can be anything, but industry follows the site.yaml. So whenever you see a site.yaml, no, then that means you consider that's your calling role. So now after this site.yaml, what I will do, inventory you have, what is IP address? I need to check. 17, right? So inventory, do you have an inventory 17? This I'll delete it and save it. Done. So now my this one would say role is ready to testing. So Ansible -playbook -I inventory and then site.yaml. That's all. Done. See that? So all the logic I assembled it yesterday, I mean last class, and I just put it in the right format. And this role, anyone wants it, you just zip it and send it to that through the GitHub or something like that. Are you understanding, all of you?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Now guys, I'll tell you one of the secret which you start loving. So there's a failure. What is that? So port is not defined. So I think the variable port was not defined. So no problem. Go to the web vars.main.yaml and 1 2 3 4 port :81 and and this one I did it, and it should be passed now. Okay, so now let it run. Now I'm going to tell you one important thing, guys. What about if I tell you, like for any generic software which is available in the on this planet, for those generic software, the role has been developed already. So what do you say? That means you don't have to write even one line of code in Ansible. So what do you say?
Really want to listen.
Are you getting my points? That means you don't have to write even one line of code in Ansible if you learn if you know Ansible. So the question is how? So look at this Ansible Galaxy. Okay, so guys, this place you will find thousands. See, there are more than 4,000 modules are there. Using that you can write a playbook, but you know what? There are more than 5,000 roles are there, which is written by community. And here all this role which has been written, you can find it here also. You can find on a GitHub also. Now, how do you identify the roles? You know that very well. Correct now?
Right.
So can we find out? So now let's say in this machine, Java is not there. Oh, Java is there. So let me uninstall the Java. Okay. So yum list installed grep Java. I'm uninstalling is for the some sake. So here yum remove I'm removing it. Okay. See, Java is not there. So can I get a roles which will install the Java in all Linux variant? So you can search for, go to the development, networking, cloud, this, that, and all, a lot of it. See that these are the roles has been, see here. In the development itself, if you look at this category, I think more than 5,000, I guess. So if you look at this category, how many? 3,403 roles has been written. So I'll search for it Java. Okay, and here you have so many Java. How do I identify which role is good for me? So again, you have to read it. Again, look at the downloads. Look at the downloads and see this is the number of downloads is more. And look at this who's having ranking, the score and all. By the way, this particular role, okay, this particular role, you see that this role is supporting the Java, JDK, OpenJDK, Oracle System, Web, and Linux, all variant of Linux. So what to do? Nothing. Click on it. You want to see this code? Do you want to see this code? Let me show you on the GitHub. Where is this GitHub? Here it is. See this. This is the role. How do you identify? See task, template, variables, meta, default. Correct? All of you are getting it, right?
Yes.
So how do you download this role? You have a commands already given. Run it. Enter. Ansible Galaxy installed, Girling guy. So this was installed, already installed. Okay. So where is .go installed? So actually I know that .ansible user home .ansible, this is the location it got installed here. So can we use this role also, which is there in the system path itself? It's not here, it's there in the system path. That location automatically Ansible detects it. So go to the site.yaml. Girling guy, that's all. So you see that I have not even wrote even one line of code to install the Java. I just use some of the codes and downloaded it, mentioned in my site.yaml and running my site.yaml. And now you see the magic. See that even you writing even single line of code, you are able to use it with the help of community. So let's wait for it. See Java installing. So now if you feel like if you want to contribute, yes, you can contribute as well. So you can go to this place, login, and push your own rules, just like this guy is doing, and thousands of other authors is also doing. uploading their rules written,
popular
and that is how the community will grow. Understood?
Can you hear me? Can you
So
hear
still
me?
running. Let's wait for it.
Raj, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, because you're not responding to my comments at all, so that's why I was checking.
Okay, actually I did not hear you anything. Maybe that's some sound issues from my side. Can you be a little bit loud today?
Yeah, I mean, I am loud enough.
Yeah, tell me, what was the question?
No, that's fine. That was general comment.
Okay, so here you see that here now Java is there. Actually, I'm not using headphone today, so that could be the reason for it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the Java installed. So like that, if you go to the Galaxy, thousands of roles are there. Thousands of roles are there to install Java, Tomcat, Apache, MySQL, Postgres, this, that. You decide and find out as per your convenient and get going. So guys, this is the role. Again, I'm repeating, role is nothing but a directory structure to manage your resources, which include, you have a variables here also, variables here also. So this variables is used, this directory is being used by the developer of roles. This directory is being used by the users of roles. So by logic, this will be having the least precedence, this will be having the highest precedence if you set the same variable. Any files which you use in the playbook, you can copy here, all the handler task here, modify the roles information here, all the tasks you can keep it here, templates will go to this directory. This is for the testing setup and all. It's not right now, it's not for the deploying use cases, this is for the testing setup. And this variables, this is the role. Any questions on this, guys?
No, nothing as of now.
Okay, so guys, let me show you the flow. We completed the flow. Now we'll get into the enterprise feature. Okay, so let me just show you. So all the coding part you have completed. Now
So, Rajesh, question.
yeah, go ahead, I can hear you.
Okay. So in the role, you mentioned that from Galaxy, that that particular role that you downloaded or probably ran it directly, right? By just mentioning the Galaxy and that name of the role, right?
That's called.
My question is, does that get downloaded? That role, content of that role, does that get downloaded onto the machine where it is running?
Yes, that's okay. So here I'll tell you, there is a system path, Ansible -- version. These are the locations actually. Okay, there's a multiple locations are there where the systems, I mean Ansible is reading. So this is the default location for every user. So let me download in front of you. There's one Devops role. I don't know what exactly that is.
The last one that we ran already, right? Which installed the Java. So probably that might have created already the files, right?
I downloaded earlier also. So when I click again to download, it says you have already downloaded it.
And where exactly does that go?
Hello, here it is.
Okay, got it.
Let me download in front of you one more. Okay,
That's fine. I just wanted to understand that, is it directly running from the web, or so?
no, it's in default location, user home default locations.
If any machine which doesn't have internet connection,
Then no problem. No, you can go to the website and clone it, download it manually and copy it. Here is you have.
and put it onto internal GitHub and then run it from
Yes. This is the code actually, which I downloaded through the command. You can just download manually, keep it in your local wherever you want.
Got it.
Yeah. So this is the role I created, no local, just for getting a confidence only. custom role I created here, right? This is the one, web.
Right.
So guys, this is the role. So now let's review this entire Ansible overview. So here I taught you how to use ad hoc command. You could do a hell lot of things using ad hoc itself. Then I taught you how to do playbook. You could do a lot of things to the playbook. And now what is a role? So now next topic which we'll be covering is tower. Okay. And meanwhile also you guys also it will be great if you can practice and come up with a list of questions. That will be helpful for me also.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so we'll wrap up the session for today. Tomorrow we will start with tower directly.
Okay, when you say tower, you're talking about a generation previous than the current generation that we have. Ansible Automation Platform 2.2
Yeah,
is
we'll try the latest one only. So I will not go to the older one. In fact, latest one will be good for you also and good for me also. Okay.
Yeah, let's even from the terminology perspective, let's use the latest terminology so that we have clear understanding of the current version.
Sure. Yeah.
Because now
Yeah,
that we are learning, because you know the history, then it will be easy for you to figure out. We'll get confused because tower and the controller is the same thing.
I'll clear actually all this air. I'll clear. Nothing is just okay. Anyways, whatever is there, I'll clear that. Yeah.
Tomorrow, what time?
Same time. 3:30 to. Can we have a? Let me check my calendar. Tomorrow, if you are okay for 2 hours, I can go with the 2 hours.
Yep,
1.5 hours we can. Let's try 1.5 hours tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Rajesh.
Thank you, Raj. Bye-bye.
Bye.